3 years ago, this would have been unimaginable. Recruits from the heart of Pakistan's nationalist Balochistan insurgency training to fight for the army, not against it.
It's an image the army wants in Balochistan. Baloch troops in Pakistan's national army. According to commanders, they've recruited 3,500 such troops since 2007.
This whole idea, the whole exercise is to integrate the Balochi youth.
The army is also throwing open its doors to journalists to get its message out, a counterinsurgency similar to US tactics in Afghanistan.
So if you encourage all over province people to join the army, the state system, that is going to diffuse whatever insurgency is left in these parts.
At the Army Engineering School, free courses given to hundreds of civilian students, filling an education gap the government can't.
We are established since inception of Pakistan, and we have more expertise and variety here.
On this 2-day tour of the country's largest province, racked not just by Baloch nationalist insurgency, but increasingly by Taliban violence too, we were shown what the army is doing to lessen tensions. In this area, hard hit by an earthquake 2 years ago, the army rushed in to help, then stayed, boosting their popularity with a rebuilding program in the absence of government reconstruction.
This is a school the army says it's proud to have built. Soldiers gave up a day's pay. It came to more than $1 million. The army says they've built 25 schools like this, 12 mosques and 4 health clinics.
The army is opening mines too, closed for 23 years by warring tribes, because profits went to the central government. Alienation led to calls for independence. $75 million worth of coal extracted so far, $16 billion worth still underground.
It is being spent overwhelmingly, over 80 to 90%, on the area itself, for the people, for the children, for their future generation.
But it may not be enough. This tribal leader claims he's been attacked 18 times for supporting the army. He blames other tribal chiefs. If you want schools, you get shot, he says. They say we don't need health centres and roads. Back at the army base, Baloch soldiers train with wooden weapons. In a few weeks, they'll be using the real thing. They'll need to. Despite the army's best efforts, the insurgency is far from over. Nick Robertson, CNN, Quetta, Pakistan.